Greetings, everyone. So, an update. I originally had planned to tear all this out, and I was going to attach this upper loop to this portion of the upper loop and kind of tie the two together. And I got into planning it, and it was going to end up looking like, I was going to add a Y connection there. But then it started to snowball. And so then I decided it's not worth it to tear out mountains and plaster and all that stuff. So I decided to put everything back, and I'm going to maintain it the way it is. So yeah, I put my warehouse district back. I did start on this new structure here, this freight warehouse. I think it's going to look pretty cool. I'm going to leave this area open. I'm going to put roofing on it, but this area will be open so you can see crates and men with dollies and forklifts and whatnot, or I don't know, pallet jacks, whatever. And I need to put in, I was going to put in cardboard to cover up so that it brings the road bed up to the surface of the railhead so that trucks can drive in and out. So yeah, I've been tearing out, putting stuff back. I did take out, there was a loop here that connected here. I tore that out, took out this turnout here. And I need to resecure that track back there and clean it up. I think I'm just going to put a hill, and I'll put a small hill here, and then I'll put another bridge and another bridge to kind of tie that all together. And then this will just be just a dead end. I'll put a bumper or a pile of ties, whichever. And I got to do some repair work because I did take everything out so that I could start on that change. I took all the bridges out and everything, and it just really wasn't worth it. So I put it back, and I have been running a few trains. But right now I'm working on this area. I need to get this finished, or at least further along than what it is now. So yeah, the O gauge layout is going to stay the way it is, and I'm just going to, I've started on an in-scale layout, and I've got the bench work done, and I've got the sub-road bed down, and I've got some cork down, and I've been ordering turnouts. I order a couple of turnouts a month because it's really expensive because I'm using Picos. I've heard that those are the best. So that layout will take me quite a bit longer to build than this one. But I think it'll be just as pleasing. Plus it's in the house. So when it gets up to 105 degrees or so out here in the garage, I can go in and run trains. But that is what's going on with my O gauge. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to put back. Kind of what I'm going to do from here to here. What the scenery is going to look like. It needs something. It can't just be blue. It bugs me. And then I've kind of figured out that way over there, I have some building flats I need to put back up, but I do have some dead space back over there behind that hill that I could do something with. So there's still lots of stuff to do out here. But that's what's going on. Hope everyone else is working on their layouts and, enjoying them. Hello, everybody. So I printed my first multi-page backdrop. I want to mirror the image and print it the other way, but ran out of ink. So waiting for ink to come tomorrow. And I did get a piece of foam put back there. I'm going to put a foam piece back here, and then I'm going to figure out how to close off this end. And then I'm going to print a monster warehouse building to go here. Multi-paging, it's like 8 sheets. I'm going to do that one tomorrow and get that all mounted. And then I need to get back behind there and paint all that behind the building where it doesn't need to be show sky. I'm going to paint it black. I still need to work on this, finish this freight structure and add some detail to it. But I'm super pleased with how that turned out. That's really great. I think once I get it, I can tie it into this side and then just add a hill or some trees. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an old mansion back there and a little cemetery, and I'll put my funeral carriage back there. and that's how that'll be. But doing some work on the O gauge. Layout, I was running my MTH coaches with my post-war Northern, which was a 736, but now you can see it's a 484. But yeah, I've been working on things and tearing things out, putting things back. I'm gonna put a small hill here to cover those, and then a small hill there to pick up the end of this, and then I'll have a bridge in between for that, and that's how I'll do that. I removed this connection here and took out the turnout here. I need to add a slither of foam underneath to level it off, and then add the railroad ties back in. And I still need to put in the paving so it looks like these rails are buried up to the top of the rail. So I got lots to do. Oh yeah, and I added some originally I just had this frame and I had toilet paper roll, and I had this dowel rod, and I just made a tank on and the pipe and everything, and just stuck on the layout. But then another guy on the forum was inspired by that, and he went a step further and added a bunch of details. So then I was like, fine, I got to add some more details of mine. So I added at the top of the tank and the little handrail and the platform. I had the platform and the railings and then this ladder. So that looks nicer. Another little feature for the yard, or the servicing facility, I guess, is not really a yard. So yeah, been making progress.